What is up, everybody? My name is JSM and welcome back to the JSM tournament. Last week we saw Fairy ultimately prevail over Steel, and to ultimately get everyone on the same level of the bracket, we will continue to follow them this week as well, as the Fairies, represented by the fucking Fluffers, take on the Dark type, also represented by the fucking Fluffers. And we are in Togekiss and Screamtail on one side and Skunktank and Hydreigon on the other. Now, this is ultimately our first ever mirror match where both types are represented by the same team. Not exactly optimal for any team, obviously. As for who I favor in this match, I feel it's pretty clear the Fairies have a pretty major advantage. This is especially gonna be terrible for Hydreigon. My god, if that thing survives for like, I'll give it 5 turns, I would genuinely be surprised. We see a Yawn casted straight onto Hydreigon, and a double edge from Screamtail also on Hydreigon, both moves on Hydreigon, stacking up early. Don't really think that's the bestest idea, considering, again, I don't think Hydreigon has really got that much staying power, and half the team breathes in his direction and it's dead. I feel like stacking up on Skunktank is the best idea. But who knows, maybe Hydreigon has freaking judgment or something and is taking everyone down. Oh! Well, never goddamn mind, that was not Hydreigon, that was in fact Zoroark, so I guess that was a good idea. We see a big impact from Skunktank onto Screamtail. Pretty decent quantity of damage, kind of worrying ultimately. However, Skunktank does now have to recharge. As we learned last time, recharge turns ain't something to be taken lightly. We see a Water Pulse over on Zoroark, and another Double Edge continuing the double up over on Zoroark. Slight bit... Ooh, and a U-turn, taking Zoroark out of the battle and saving it from falling asleep. In comes Mabostiff, Intimidate, taking down the attack of both Togekiss and Screamtail, and Water Pulse dealing 20% onto Mabostiff. Oh yeah, ultimately I forgot to shout out, so Hidden Power Fire got carried over for Togekiss, and Double Edge got carried over for Screamtail. Yawn, I feel 100%. Oh my god, I don't even have time to talk about the moves. Massive Giga Impact, what the hell? Massive Wild Charge onto Togekiss, and then Skunktank hits Mabostiff for like, what was that, a third of his health? Holy, so now Skunktank both has to recharge, and Mabostiff lost his health. That is a terrible turn. Leer over from Mabostiff, reducing both their defense as it has reduced attack, and now Mabostiff is far asleep. Thunder Punch, ultimately dealing 10%, not that much. Missed a Giga Impact and 17%, and Confusion from Water Pulse. I always forget that Water Pulse can even do that. What the hell? Continuing to aim for Skunktank, ultimately, that's a choice. I suppose Mabostiff will stay asleep for at least one more. Never, goddamn, holy crap. With that much damage, yeah, take down Skunktank. It takes him a while to get that damage, yes, but he is a threat and a half. If Screamtail falls that easily, the rest of the team ain't surviving much longer. This really is much of the team's bulk right now on the field. Much of the Fairy's bulk is just on the field right now, so taking out heavy hitters is a big thing. Continuing their 1-2 combo, we see Paralyze. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Oh god, Togekiss goes down. Mabostiff and Skunktank, however, are 12 and 8%, with Skunktank being both paralyzed and confused. To be fair, Screamtail isn't faring much better. Both teams are getting all the attrition they can out of them. Over on Sylveon, we see Tackle, Shadow Ball, and the Luring Voice. Way better moves than it had last time, with Moonblast being the move it kept. Again, big surprise to no one. The 1-2 combo hit on Wild Charge, ultimately not dealing as much damage, and both Mabostiff and Skunktank go down. 2 Dark types already down, and Zoroark, or Hydreigon, already at half health. Things are looking good for the fairies. Not too good, to be clear. Screamtail right now having glass skin and paper bones. But certainly the ball is in their court, especially with Sylveon and good fairy moves on the field right now. Screamtail goes down, another U-turn, so Hydreigon is switching into Hydreigon, and a massive wing attack. What is it there about Hydreigon? Oh, I told you all, Hydreigon melts the millisecond it is touched by Sylveon. The memes were right, holy. In comes Obstagoon. Already half the dark types are dead and gone, holy. And another one isn't too far as Dazzling Gleam hits both, absolutely decimates Zoroark. Honchkrow is at first. Honchkrow is dead. Oh my god, the dark types just completely folded. Obstagoon is the last one remaining. Obstagoon gonna have some cracked fairy move. I don't even think that's gonna save it. Attract! That could work, except it won't. Oh my god, just as last time we seen a save from Attract, we see a save from Attract this time as well. As Obstagoon, just as the rest of the team, gets absolutely shredded. And so, ladies and gentlemen, another dub for the fairy types as they move on to the next stage.
Also, happy Pride Month. I should have done that, you know, when I uploaded the video on the first day of Pride Month, but I am in fact an idiot. So, yeah, just so you know, this feels really weird. I want to say, just so you know, you are welcomed on this channel, as if A, that's a big thing, and B, that's not expected. Like, congratulations, I am not going to be an asshole to you if I find out you like men or something. That's a very weird thing to say. Yeah, I want to say a lot more, but right now I am very exhausted. Me is big EP, so I'ma just go to bed. This big gay gotta go do the bed. Yeah, that sounded weird. I should stop talking. Alright. Anyway, good night, everybody.